Hey, YouTube, Rando here. So I've been doing some organizing of the room today, and I just keep looking at my camping pack on the wall / bug out bag, and I keep telling myself I'm going to build just a bug out bag. Now right now I could grab my camp pack and just bug out if I had to, and it's really heavy. Where we camp at, the furthest distance we have to hike is like 2 miles, 2.5 miles, something like that, I forget. So I can carry quite a bit of weight, but if I ever actually had to bug out with it, I would have to shed a lot of the weight that's in it. So we're going to go through it and see what all is in it, and I know most of what's in it, some I don't. I know there's some food in there from last time we went camping and things like that, so there's definitely some stuff like that that's going to come out of it, and we'll just go through it and see what's all in it, and then the next video I do, I'm going to be actually building the bug out pack, the pack that I would take with me to get to where I have to go. And mind you, it's either going to be, 10-minute hike across town, or it's going to be a 10-day hike where we're going. And that would be, without a vehicle, of course. Hiking, you're going to be on foot. But right now, all my packs all together weigh right around 50, I think it's 52 pounds or something like that. And if I had to bug out, there's 3 packs I would take, and I want to get those combined weight, I want to get them down to about 35 to 40 pounds. So I have to shed quite a bit of weight off all of them. And I'm hoping this is in the shot, but this is the bag I use. It's just a cheap outdoor pack. Both of them are. My smaller one is the same thing. It's outdoor pack, just cheap Walmart brand. So eventually we're going to have to spend a little bit of money and get a good pack, just not today. So we'll go through it and I'll show what's on the outside, and then we'll go through the inside. And I'm not going to show each individual pack because you kind of know from other videos, or you should, what's in the individual packs. But on the outside here I have a clean pair of socks, and it's protecting my UCO candle lantern. And I think I'm going to have to take the pack off the table to do this. But you can see there's a lot of outside storage on it of stuff. And I'll just throw it as I go. I'll throw it on there. I have a paracord bracelet. My hand crank phone charger. This is all outside stuff. Over here on the strap by the machete, I have just a roll of electrical tape. This is some windproof, waterproof matches. This is a little waterproof fire starter kit that I had made. Stanley multi-tool, which is kind of heavy. I'm probably fixing to be shopping for one that's just a little bit lighter. Some really wide duct tape with my shotgun plug. Gerber, Bear Grylls Parang. Now I have a hatchet in here as well. I would probably just take one out the pack and leave it and bring the other one, and I would probably go with the Parang just because you can do a little bit more with it than you can a hatchet, although I do find a hatchet more helpful when you're camping, so that's why I carry them both when we go camping. I have my first aid med kit. I did a video on that. This was from Live for Wild and Into the Pickers. Yeah, I won that on their contest. It's full of goodies. I have my Coleman hatchet. And then I have a Crown Royal bag that hangs on here that I keep my mechanics gloves in. Pair of rubberized mechanics gloves. I love those things. And that's it on the outside of the pack. This first pouch is like my hygiene pouch. I have some shampoo / body soap. It's no rinse formula. You just dry, you know, if you were running low on water, you could use this and still kind of feel clean a little bit. I have a bag of paper towels, always. I have a heavy duty, or it's med kit, but it's all the heavy duty stuff that I couldn't fit inside this. It's some surgical wound dressings, a Mylar bag, or a Mylar blanket rather, some medical tape, some gauze, quick clot, there's a suture kit in here, and then some scissors. Try to move all this to the side if we can. This is my hygiene kit. I did a video on it as well. Shampoo, conditioner, all kinds of stuff in there. Some abdominal pads. You could again go with the surgical kit here. Not that it's a surgical kit, but it's just for heavy duty wounds if something bad happened. And also foot care. There's some foot care stuff in there as well. I have two small bags. This one is an orange bag, but you can put firewood in there and carry your firewood back to campsite or whatever. This would be a bag that would be pulled out and just filled full of clothes, different clothes. I keep my Gerber paraframe in here. And then on top of the multi-tool, I have a pair of snap-on pliers that are real small that I keep in here that come in handy. And that's it for the hygiene section. I know it's not all hygiene, but you gotta pack it where you can get it. And like I said, a lot of this stuff's coming out when I rebuild the pack. I'm gonna do it a little differently. Have a box of tissues, the mess kit, did a video on that. This is my second one. I haven't used it yet. It's still brand new, so I just leave that in there. And then I have one that we bring with us in a separate pack. We do have some food in here, which all of it's gonna come out. Just canned chickens and tunas and stuff like that that we'll take with us. And then the main bag, we got the bug out bag gun. I did a video on that. I don't know if it's up yet, but I will soon. Small fishing kit. I know I've done a video on this. I love this kit. It's probably the best one I ever built. It's so small. Has a lot in it. A lot of bait, a lot of hooks, a lot of everything. Some miscellaneous cordage. There's some paracord up there, and then there's some heavy-duty nylon cordage. This is just a roll of medical gloves. You could use this for all kinds of stuff, you know, from collecting water to just keeping your hands warm. Believe it or not, I used to work in the plants and had to, you know, work cold nights, and we worked in the water a lot, and I would keep these on my hands, and my hands would actually start sweating, so I would have to take them off. But they will keep your hands warm, you know, if you have nothing else, better than nothing. And then I have some spare clothes, just underwear and a t-shirt, and another pair of socks. You gotta keep your feet dry, so I carry, I think altogether 3 pairs of socks. And then in the top pouch, I got another Mylar blanket and a rain poncho. Zip ties. And then this is a bag of, it's an atlas, United States Road Atlas, and then it's a map of Texas, and then a map of all the surrounding states of Texas as well. Different maps in here, just in case we are in a vehicle, you know, I have more maps. And again, if I was on foot, that's something I would shed for sure, get rid of. And then I have pieces of used Mylar blankets that we've, you know, we've opened and used while we were camping. Okay, so I know I'm missing some key stuff in here. Some of that stuff is in my small pack that comes with me. The rest of it would be in my other pack, and then stuff like, you know, stainless canteen, stuff like that I haven't gotten yet. I haven't gotten a tent. I just have the tent we take camping. It's too big for my pack, so I would be probably using Mylar bags, if nothing else, Mylar blankets to build a shelter. If it was, you know, something like that, I probably wouldn't carry the tent because it's real heavy. Maybe a hammock or something that could hold me and my wife, something like that. Maybe, you know, my kids' packs, they're going to have their main essential stuff, but I'm going to carry a lot of their stuff as well. So we're going to have to weed a lot of this out, get some of it off, find lighter equipment. For instance, I want to change out the gun. I do want to something that shoots the same calibers as my other 2 bug-out bag guns, but I don't necessarily want one that's so heavy, and this is the Heritage Rough Rider. It's a pretty heavy pistol, so I want something a little lighter. That food's coming out for sure. The hatchet will probably get left. I'll probably leave it in there, and if it just ends up being too much weight, I'll take it out. I think the Bear Grylls Parang weighs a little over a pound or something like that, and that hatchet probably weighs 3 pounds, so it's a big difference when it comes down to counting pound for pound, you know. So that's going to be it for this one. The next one will probably be the small pack, and I've already done one on the gun pack, the 1022 gun pack that I plan on carrying with me if we have to bug out. But I'll do one on the smaller pack, and then I'm going to do one of putting the pack together, putting a new bug-out bag together. Because like I said, this is not just bug-out, this is camping, and a lot of it's going to have to go in order for me to carry all 3 packs. So, thanks for watching, YouTube.